Hi everybody, welcome to Wednesday, and thank you Yinchy Moon for your lovely message this morning. I love it when people leave me messages. I've just got this screen at an angle that doesn't work for the words. So what's happened today? Well, Claire's been round trying to sort my hedge out at the front garden. It's sort of like a triffid. I used to be able to do it myself when I was more mobile, but I cut through about 3 cables on the electric hedge trimmers, Eventually I got a cordless one, which I should have done in the first place, but there were more money. And you don't expect to be slicing through cables, do you? Anyway, so she said I'd go with that. I've not been out to have a look, so whatever. It'll be a good job. Anyway, good health. This is Jam Shed in the absence of Abbott Ale and Omni Partridge. Right. This song, the Beatles did it, and it's called Maggie May. It's not Rod Stewart thingy. It's about this, I suppose she was a prostitute in Liverpool. And there was something horrible happened in Liverpool yesterday. And a car went into a crowd and killed loads of people. But I was watching the video and there was a signpost and it says Lime Street. And I thought, I know that place. I don't know it, but it was familiar, Lime Street. And this Lime Street exists in this song. Oh, Maggie Maggie May, they have taken her away, and she'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. For she robbed so many sailors and captains of the whalers, that dirty robbin, no good Maggie May. Which got me onto this song. And we used to do this. There was me, Len the Baptist, and Leslie. And it was in lockdown, so we used to do what do they call it? I didn't mean, I'm getting worse. But we used to do like a video sort of ukulele hour, and the platform we used, I think they've just shut it down anyway. But basically, it was a video conferencing sort of thing. We used to play this one, and we used to take turns, like whose verse it was to sing it, and that. It was all right at the time. Gather round, you sailor boys, and listen to my plea. And when you've heard my tale, pity me. For I was a ruddy fool in the port of Liverpool, the first time I came home from the sea. I was paid off at the home of Port Sierra Leone, £4.10 a month, it was my pay. With a bucket full of tin, I was soon taken in by the girl of the name of Maggie May. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they have taken her away. She'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. For she robbed so many sailors and captains of the whalers, a dirty robbin, no good Maggie May. And I've got to wind it up now to get the words on. Lost about 3 choruses there. Well, I remember when I first met Maggie May. She was cruising up and down Canning Place. She had a figure so divine, like a frigate of the line, and me just a sailor I gave chase. Well, in the morning I awoke, I was flat and stony broke. No jacket, trousers, waistcoat could I find. When I asked her where they were, she said, "Hey, my very good sir, they're down in Kelly's pawn shop number 9. Oh, Maggie Maggie May, they have taken her away. She'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. No, she won't. For she robbed so many sailors and the captains of the whalers. That dirty robbin, no good Maggie May." Well, to the pawn shop I did go, no clothes could I find. So the policeman came and took that girl away. Well, the judge, he guilty found her of robbing a homeward bounder and paid her passage out to Botany Bay. Oh, Maggie Maggie May, they have taken her away. She'll never walk down Lime Street anymore. For she robbed so many sailors, captains of the whalers. That dirty robbin, no good Maggie May. Yeah, so she got, by the sound of it, free passage to Australia. Look at Australia now, and it's like originally like a prison, wasn't it? They got the native Aborigines living there, and then they were sending prisoners there. But look at Australia now. Look how fantastic it is. So yeah, they can't have all been bad people, can they? Really? Otherwise, they'd just be robbing each other and whatever, fight to survive. But no, they've built a fantastic place. As I said the other day, I've been to Australia twice. I've got a friend who lives over there, and I went with her brother. Yeah, it's a fabulous place, Australia. Words and music to this, song below the video in Wheelchair Ukulele with the Lollipopman. I've got hiccups. YouTube channel, easy for you to say. I keep getting hiccups halfway through my words. And anyway, so it's an interesting story. Traditional song it is, apparently. I think the Dubliners did it. But and the Beatles did it. Because I remember the first time I heard it, there was a reference to it. In fact, the rooftop concert, I think there was a reference to it on that. Yeah, but yeah, it's a good little song, good lyric, and yeah, I mean, she got sent to Australia. Hopefully, survived the voyage, because a lot didn't, and then got to Australia, and they just made it what it is today. Fantastic place. Right, so that's it. What am I going to do now? I might have a weather's got nice. That I might have a ride out in my electric wheelchair and get some vitamin D in me. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for your messages. I can't remember. Yinchy, have I said thank you to you? Yeah, Yinchy Moon, my friend. Nice messages this morning, and I love it when people leave me messages. It's like I don't feel alone. You know what I mean? I'm like stuck here. I don't get out anywhere. And I get messages over the internet, and it's like other people are communicating, which is great. It's brilliant. So yeah, I do need to get out more though, don't I? Yeah. I don't know. There's nowhere to go really. There used to be a pub at the end of accessible sort of journey down the so-called cycle path which in the UK is a cross between a pavement and a cycle thing, but full of potholes. And cars don't even go down it, but it's still got potholes all over it. So it's a difficult journey, but doable. And then at the end of it, there used to be this pub called the Railway Hotel, which wasn't far from the station, the local station. But then it got knocked down and built into flats. And it was a smashing pub, really good. They used to do Taylor's Landlord, they did, which was a very good beer, and Old Rosie cider. And the people that had it knew me as Old Rosie. And they used to have Old Rosie in not through the taps. They used to buy it in boxes. So, because I got boxes myself. But so they'd have it in the back. And but Sue and Phil, I think, had it. And they used to say, oh, Old Rosie's just come in. So one of them would go in the back and out the cider in the box, they'd fill up a nice pint. And but it's smashing. I loved it. But they had this bloke work for them. I can't remember his name. And he got really bad limp. And he used to go in the back, fill a pint up with this Old Rosie cider. By the time he got to the bar, every time he limped, it slopped out. By the time he got to the bar, I've got about half a pint left. But he didn't want to say anything, really. I mean, I could have done, but, you know, I've come in for a peaceful pint. Not that I was going to get a pint, because I only get half left, the rest on the floor. But there we are. Anyway, that pub doesn't exist. If it did, I'd be in there now, I think, because it was accessible and the beers in there is good. Lovely little place, but not there anymore. And there isn't anywhere any worth visiting, really, within reasonable distance to me anymore. So, backyard it is. That was my thing with the backyard. Got a beer bench in that, which I might have told you about. And parasol, it's not up at the minute. But I wanted to get the back garden like a pub beer garden, and then people come and see me and have a beer. But guess what? Nobody comes to see me. Yeah, I suppose they don't know, really. Don't know. Anyway, that's me and moaning over with. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see if I can dig up some interesting tales to tell you tomorrow. All right, folks. Take care. Love you. Bye.